food. I go off my food, you know, and then this morning I've woke up because I'm tossing, I'm turning, I've got so much on my mind. And yeah, I've just sat here all day, just fucking crying pretty much. Like, just like, you know, one little thing after one, it's just one thing after the other pretty much is what it feels like. And when you're having a bad day, the smallest of things, like for example, losing a tenner, you know, or can't find your fags, can't find your backy, can't, you know, anything like that. Suddenly, fucking hell, you know, that's the end of the world. Like literally, it feels like the end of the world. And I don't know. Today's just been one of them end of the world days. Don't know really how to pull myself out of it. Like I've got a couple of things that people are like, you know, like offering to do or whatever. Go here, go there. You just don't feel it, you know. You're sat there doing nothing, but you just don't feel that. You've got no get up and go. You've got nothing inside you to make you feel like you deserve to be around people, that you want to be around people. You feel worthless. You feel empty. And as I said, you know, I said it in my last video and I'll say it again and I'll say it in my next one. If you haven't got it, you can't understand. You don't understand. It sounds insane. It is insane. Like, why would you be scared to go outside? Do you know what I mean? It is mental. You're not. It's not something that I expect people to understand. It's not something I expect people to be like, oh, it's okay. You're having a bad day. Don't worry about it. But at least try. Like, at least try and understand. Don't just assume that I'm a dickhead because I'm having a bad time. And don't just assume that I'm weak or that I'm a drama queen or that I'm overreacting, because quite frankly, I am none of those things. Well, I might be a little bit of a drama queen, but that's not to actually do with my depression. That's just in everyday life. But yeah, like, you can't just, like, if you don't even try, if you don't sit down and, like, if you're around people, like, for example, my mum, my friends, you know, I'm very open about, well, I have to be very open, you know, it's clearly obvious about how I am as a person and how I am with my emotions, how I can't handle it. If you're not going to spend the time to at least try and understand where I'm coming from, you know what I mean? You don't have to agree with me, you don't have to say, oh yeah, okay, no, yeah, you know, that's fine then, you go do that. I'm not saying that, but if you're around people or you have somebody that you know is that way, at least try and get on their level so that you know and you can recognise when they're having a bad day or when they're being super touchy because of this, or they're being, you know, if they just ripped your fucking head off, it's not going to be because of something you've actually done, do you know what I mean? It's because actually inside, you know, they feel like they shouldn't be here. That's like, I don't know. I wake up and some days I don't know why I'm here. I don't know. Like, it's not so much, oh, why me? It's, you know, none of that bullshit. Just, why can't I handle it then? You know, like, shit happens to everyone, absolutely everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're rich, famous, fat, thin, whatever. You know, shit happens. No one's like separated from that. But why can't I deal with that? Like, the most horrible things can happen in life, and you know, everyone says I'm so strong and whatever. It's like, but I don't feel strong, like, at all. I don't, like, I know I must be strong to still be, you know, here, and I haven't ever done anything stupid to myself. You know, I would never dream of doing anything stupid to myself. I think it's, you know, it's just not me, it's not my style, and I'm not a fan of pain, so, you know, that could never work. But it's really hard, like, I would give anything, absolutely anything, to, like, I don't know, maybe go back and have another chat, like, have another start. Like, I truly believe that people are born into a life and it's already decided. It's already, you know what I mean? It is already decided, and it's basically then up to you. You decide how you're going to handle that, you know? You then decide how that's going to affect your life. And I wish I was given the tools to be able to handle life better, you know. Some people have those tools, or some people don't even need to use those tools because they're in a safe environment, you know. And then there's other people like me that, you know, just don't have those tools to defend myself in certain situations, or with certain types of people, you know. I don't know. It's weird. And that's what I mean. Back to a point I said earlier. I've just been absolutely gymming my head off, by the way, and I'm really sorry for that. But I don't, you know, talking to you, nothing, nobody, this camera is kind of helping. So I'm just going to keep doing that. But yeah, I said something earlier about, you know, is it worse to be aware, you know, of like that when you're having a bad day and da 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 da. And truly, I don't know if it's worse or not. Like, people think I do so great, and you know, I can sit here and this very conversation that I'm having now to myself or you, whatever, I will have with other people, and you know, oh, you sound like you know exactly what you're on about, and it sounds like you're doing fine, and it's like, am I like? Is it better to know what's going on? Because then actually you're feeling like shit, but you're completely aware of it. You're completely aware of feeling like shit. And it's not just oh, I'm having a shit day, or oh, she's super stressed right now. You know, no, it's that, oh, fuck, I'm depressed. Everyone, I'm depressed, you know. And I don't know, fucking pisses me off sometimes. If you hadn't noticed. I don't know. Life's a weird one. Life is a weird one. I feel like I'm making the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over. And, well, I don't feel like I know I'm making the same mistakes over and over and over and over. And my mum's always said to me, the definition of insane is to do the same thing over and over